I like that.
Okay, you guys don't talk during the intro because people will hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Give me the red.
It's 8 o'clock. Start the show. I'm gonna write y'all up.
Wow,
Oh, the boss.
HR in the house.
The boss.
Already, and you can hear it all up on live now because oh my goodness, crazy people. Alright.
You are watching Tejano TV. Don't change that channel.
Tejano TV presents. It's the Three Amigos Show! Starring Big Daddy D. Burleson, the Midnight Cowboy Marcus Daniels, EL Guy Juan Mendoza. Tonight's special guest, the Tex-Mex Hippies! Brought to you by Mas Chingon Radio, LilaLisaPromotions.com,
Hey, baby.
Menantes Publishing, The Songwriter's Choice, Archie's Homestyle Burgers in Cotulla, Texas, the Tejano Conjunto Music Superstore, Janie's Record Shop, and Tejano TV. And now, let's get on with the show.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on another Wednesday night. And I'm El Mas Chingon, Juan Mendoza.
And I'm D.Y. Diddy.
Marcus Daniels, Midnight Mariachi.
Marcus Daniels, Midnight Mariachi.
I te watcho.
That's
Okay, what happened? Did everything just got lost track or what?
Wow, that's
Wow,
awesome.
dude, what
That's
happened,
awesome.
man?
I don't know.
That
All of a
was
sudden, I heard Marcus's voice twice.
Sure, Juan. Sure, yeah.
I think Marcus is frozen.
he did, man.
Marcus is frozen. Marcus, you good?
Introduce the show, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on another episode of the Three Amigos Show on this awesome Wednesday. I want to thank you guys so much. And of course, we want to thank our sponsors, my beautiful wife, Lila Mendoza with Lila Lease Promotions,
Hey, baby.
Janie's Record Shop, Archie's Homestyle Burger, Menantes Publishing, and Nuestra Música Monthly Magazine. And I am El Mas Chingon, Juan Mendoza.
And I am D.Y. Diddy.
And we got our very special guests here in the house tonight from the Tex-Mex Hippies. Let's go ahead and introduce them, starting down here below.
Mitch Gutierrez with the Tex-Mex Hippies.
Wow.
This is Mickey Gutierrez with the Tex-Mex Hippies.
Nice.
Hippies in the house.
Right
Nice.
on,
And
right on.
Marcus is having some technical issues, so he'll be back in just a minute. But other than that, well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Mickey, Mitch, thank you guys so much for joining us, man. It's been a while.
It's an honor. Thank you, man. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here.
Big honor. to be here.
Honor, a pleasure. What is
And
it?
a pleasure.
Hey, they follow us religiously, so we're good.
Yeah.
And my brother's running for mayor too, so you know.
Oh, no. What?
Oh yeah.
Mickey, you're running for mayor.
Well, I am now. I can't back up now.
Of what town? What town?
It's not.
So I was in Margaritaville one day, and it already had a mayor. And then I stopped by another town that had a mayor called Cumbiaville, pretty badass town. So I'm gonna have to establish my own town, man, and give that a go.
So you're running against Marcus then, huh?
Oh no. No, he'd win hands down.
No.
Nice.
He said,
Well,
no,
man-
my brother paid the registration, so I guess I'm running for mayor.
They put his name into the ballot.
In the ballot.
He didn't even know.
I was like,
That's
I'm running
crazy.
now.
But thank you guys, man. You guys have been doing awesome things, man, especially over there with Hacienda, man. a couple singles out, working on a brand new album. We'll let you talk about it, man. But you guys have been in the industry for quite some time.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know that I was thinking about that on the drive over here, man. I started up a band in 2013. So if anybody were to say, man, you took a short road, I'd be like, dude, no, what are we, 11, 12 years just clawing and struggling, you know? But it all started to come together real well because I used to be a frontman for the band, and I was always just mic shy, dude. Like I go up to do his live show, and I'd be that guy that after we finish the song, to be like, "Thank you very much," you know. and so there was no flavor. There was no, I don't know. There was no front man. There was just music. And then my brother was on drums, and when he came up to the front, it was like a show all of a sudden. I don't have that showmanship that my brother has, and he put the show in the show, man. You know, so.
And now you're still shy, or are you out there jumping around now?
No, I'm still shy and I stutter. So, you know.
What was the name of the band?
Oh, we had Last to Fall. Last to Fall is
Okay.
when I started being a front man. But you know, before Last to Fall, I was always just just playing guitar in the back. Took up the front with Last to Fall, and even the guys in Last to Fall. And I was in another band which I like very much called Father's Child, and everybody in the band would always tell me, dude, you need to talk to the audience. And I had a little attitude when they'd say that, man. I'd be like, you know what? You got a mic too. You talk to the audience, man. You know?
I remember hearing that one. Hey, man, you got a mic too. You say something.
Yeah.
That would have been funny to hear on the audience. Hey, you got a mic, man. Say something.
I know, you'd hear it on the mic. Talk. Dude, talk.
Yeah. There was just something about talking to an audience of 20 people. You're like, I don't got much to say, you know. But anyway, but my brother, I think he's a natural born front man. So, you know, it all started to gel real well when he came along and being the front man.
Yeah, Mitch has got this aura about him, man. When he steps on that stage, it's like, you know, he's in control. He's the man for the job, man.
Yeah.
Dude, come on. You gotta admit that when you step on stage, you own that stage. You're there to entertain. You're an entertainer. That's right. That's what you're
right.
called. And so you get out there and you do the job. You want people to have a good time. Otherwise, they could have gone to the movies. They could have gone to dinner. But no, they came to see yo raggedy ass. And so you need to step up and entertain. Do your job.
Babe.
Right.
Yes.
Right. That's
True
right.
that. True that, man. I like the way you put that.
Yeah. That's why I put it on. That's why I put it on when I get up there. I just, you know, the fire just ignites, you know, and
And it's the most
have a good
comfortable
time with
place
the
on
people.
earth. It's the most comfortable place on earth, isn't it?
It sure is.
Man, I could sleep on stage.
It is.
Man, you get on stage, you're one step away from being D.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I've
we
been
want to.
watching his videos trying to figure it out.
There's no figuring it out, man. You just
I don't think he could ever
you
figure out that
know.
chemistry that he has, man. I don't know if it's the Colorado green or what it is over there, but
Nigga, please. We can't have none of that. It's simply you enjoy what you do and you love making people happy and you just do your best. You throw yourself out there.
yeah. Before we continue, we want to welcome our third amigo over there. He was having some technical issues.
Right on, right on, right on.
You know, as soon as I joined, you were froze the whole intro, and I was waiting for someone to say that you were not froze, but everyone, just to me, I couldn't hear you.
Marcus, that happens to me sometimes. That's why I'll go, why didn't you play the intro? He goes, we played the intro.
Well, the intro froze on me, so I didn't know. And then I heard Marcus's voice twice, and I was like, "What the hell's going on here?" So I didn't know. But now you know how I felt with my other computer. Every time I kept getting frozen, I had to kick myself off.
What that old ancient dinosaur, man, get rid of it, man.
Hell no,
Buy
that is
him a new computer.
that is my Windows 95 computer. Leave it alone. I still gotta use the AOL disk, man. Leave it alone.
Bing bong.
If you're just joining us, welcome to the Three Amigos Show every Wednesday night here at 8 o'clock. And tonight we have in the house the Tex-Mex Hippies. How in the hell did y'all get that name? Wait, who thought of it first? Come on, I don't know. Who thought of it?
That would be me.
You.
Yeah. So, well, it came to which who's not we okay. First, I got to sing a shout out to our band, Freddie Martinez on bass, who is a wonder man on that bass, man. Um, Mitchell and then we have Jake Guzman on lead guitar.
Yep.
And
Mr.
then
Lupe Garza Sr. on the accordion, and Jimmy Garcia on the drums.
So the reason I wanted to introduce the band was because Freddie and Mitchell's always been Texas. He's always been country to me. You know, he's always been the guy list. He's the one who introduced me to Garth Brooks back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
He's the one who introduced me to George Strait. And I had no idea who George Strait was. And it's like, what is this? You know, and my brother's listening to it, man. You know, I was listening to stuff, you know, metal, whatever, man. And so Mitchell's the Texas. We met Freddie. He's got a background in Tejano music, playing for groups like Grupo Estrella, and his dad taught him Tejano music. And then I've always been the rocker, the hippie. So I was jamming one day to a Cody Jinks song called Hippies and Cowboys. And then it just came together, you know, Tex-Mex Hippies, you know.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Only makes sense.
Thank you.
Something about that damn song, it just resonates with a lot of people, doesn't it?
I love that song, man. Yeah. Cody Jinks is one of my favorites, man.
You got this beard thing growing out, man. That's why you were a little scruffy, but then you just let the whole thing grow out, man.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it just happened. It wasn't something that planned. It just happened. Matter of fact, I didn't bring it, but I was gonna do something just on this show, but I didn't do it. You know, I was gonna shed this beard right here, right now. But,
No way! You're gonna bring a razor in a whole bit and just.
I was, man. I was gonna bring the clippers and just wall it.
Where's your wife?
She's the one talking me not to do it. She said don't do it because
she likes the mountain man look.
Yeah, I think she likes it.
We're gonna try to get her to do it on live on there. You know, let her
get after it.
put you back in the chair and everything.
Yeah. Maybe next time I'll do it on this show. Just take the beard off when I'm ready for a change.
No, he just didn't want to trust her with a razor at his throat.
Yeah,
he got the straight razor. Yeah, that's a whole different situation there. That's crazy. All right, give a big shout out going out to Marie Garcia. She said hello to all yous.
Hello, Marie.
Hello, Mr. Colorado, with lots of love from Colorado.
Hello.
Your secret neighbors.
Oh yeah.
Anthony Lozoya says, awesome guys. Thank you for tuning in. Saludos desde Florida. Florida in the house. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. Go
Appreciate it. Buddy from Mr. Tejano Time. Shout out from DFW, Dallas Fort Worth area.
Right on. What's up to Dallas Fort Worth?
Yeah,
Thank you for tuning in.
Don't encourage Buddy, man. Hey, wait. You've got somebody you need to thank too, right, guys?
Yes. Yeah.
Wait. Where'd he go? There he goes. Okay, great show.
So I wanted to give there you go. I wanted to give a big shout out to my brother Eli Emiliano with Tejano Faith y Familia show for letting me come in and invade his office and use his amenities here, man. I really appreciate it. He got me to be able to do a pro level interview thanks to that show.
Pro level interview. Who does he think he is? Good Morning America. Okay.
El gordo y la flaca. So how did you guys get into the business? I mean, you guys being brothers, were your parents involved in the industry?
Yeah, what was your background like? Your growing up?
Well, me and Mickey, we grew up in Snyder, and there wasn't nothing to do there but music or sports, and we were too young to get into serious sports. And at the age of 10, my mom forced me to go to guitar lessons. Okay, so that forcing job that she performed on me made me not interested, even though I had to learn. Later on, I figured, you know what, I'm going to play drums, because Mama always listened to music. She always listened to 70s. She listened to country, disco, Tex-Mex, rock and roll, you name it. Elvis Presley was popular. I mean,
Yeah.
we got in our van because we had a good time van, and we had a good time in that van. That 8-track in there. Oh man, we go to town listening to that music. So
8-track.
at the age of 13, I switched to drums, and guess who picked up the guitar? My dad's guitar, Mickey.
Yeah.
And so that's when it started. I mean, that fueled the sonic melting pot in our blood. I mean, it that's what lit it up when we were little, younger. And
now, what is it about parents that it was? Well, you're either going to play music or you're going to go into sports. You can't do both. Why did they say that, man? 'Cause my dad did that to me, and it's been a common theme with a lot of the musicians in the Tejano industry. Marcus, what about you, man?
Me? Look, I wasn't brave enough to get on the mic until I was 28.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were in sports, football?
Yeah, sports, and just I was a late bloomer. Karaoke brought me out in my 20s, so I was really.
I still can't envision you doing karaoke night, man. I'm sorry. It's just I'm going, this guy karaoke.
Yeah, I was singing cultura songs, twisting my.
Loco.
Where my friends?
I can picture that in the karaoke machine over there.
yeah, I would have rather played baseball. I was into baseball, but we got into music,
Yeah.
When I think Snyder, I think of that West Texas Friday night football type of region.
Yeah. That's pretty close. Pretty close.
Snyder's got that one big dance hall that every weekend is either quinceañeras, debuts, or a
Friday
super
Night
dance of
Lights.
some sort.
Yeah.
Here, Marcus, here you go. Make it a little better.
Man, if that was white, I swear it was a mop.
Wow.
He looked like he has one of those visors where the hair just comes out of the top.
Man, put that back on again. I swear I heard, girl, you know it's true.
Oh,
Wow. Okay, thanks, guys.
no tracks. Culturas didn't use tracks, right?
Wow,
like
no,
it.
that's okay, man. That's
Yeah,
okay.
Culturas didn't lip sync.
I like it. I
Oh,
like
good.
that song.
We're
man.
17 minutes in. We got 45 more minutes to humiliate these fools.
Oh man. Well, thank you guys everybody for tuning in. If you guys have any questions for the guys, let us know. Let us know where you guys are watching from. We really do appreciate you guys. And of course, we are being watched right now on Roku. If you guys have a Roku, download Tejano TV. We are being viewed on maschingonradio.com. Make sure you guys check it out as well. Download the apps, Tejano TV on Apple and Android. And we really do appreciate you guys. And of course, we're on Facebook and YouTube as well. And of course, we're talking with the Tex-Mex Hippies. Just recently got signed last year, actually, to Hacienda International. Congratulations on that! And you guys are going to be their top band pretty soon.
Doggone, hold on. Do that whole thing again. I missed my cue. I'm like Marcus now. Go ahead. Say that whole thing again.
I don't know how I said it. I just went with the flow. We're here with the guys, the Tex-Mex Hippies, from West Texas, and they just recently got signed to Hacienda International last year. And like I said, you guys are going to be pretty much their big band here pretty soon.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what we hear. I mean, that's what Bert told us that he said, man, Michelle usually brings people to me, and I'm like, Michelle, he doesn't really go with it, but once he heard us, and he was like, oh man, I got some stuff for these guys, man, and all of a sudden Bert turned on his talent, and he's had the new material that hasn't been released yet. It's off the charts, and I'm just saying, because I'm pretty, I'm not if I don't like it or if it doesn't sound good, I'm going to tell you it doesn't sound good. There's stuff that we produced that before Hacienda that or that we played that I didn't like, and I've told Mickey before, man, I don't like that, but I'm open minded, and if it sounds good,
Let me tell you how good and how big these guys are going to get, because they opened up for country legend Crystal Gale of all people, man. That was amazing. When I saw that list, I was like, damn, you guys are opening for her. You know, she's a legend in country music.
She's
so
an icon.
yeah. Did you guys got to meet her?
Yeah, that night we opened up for Crystal Gale. We were on the same venue with her, and she her Willie Nelson's promoter was there, Jose Vargas.
Oh wow!
And he came up to us, and I was busy talking to people, and he was going to everybody trying to make sure he gets his card, and finally everybody was like, "Oh, Mitch, here, this guy said here's a card, and he wants it," and I'm okay. And by the time I started collecting all the cards he handed out to give to me, he walked up to me, started talking to me, and so he he set us up to play open up at End of the Mountain Gods on the 23rd with Gary Allen, and then also he said they were making arrangements for us to open for Miranda Lambert at End of the Mountain Gods.
Wow, nice.
And then, but I guess that contract didn't go through, but they actually posted Gary Allen on their website, or the End of the Mountain Gods, and but unfortunately, our bass player, and I'm the kind of person, if Mickey has something to do, I'm not going to replace him. And Freddie is like a brother to me. So Freddie was like, you know what? My daughter's in the state high school softball tournament finals. Man, I need to be there. And so, that kind of explains everything. But you know what? I believe that the opportunity is going to come back around, because this guy, Willie Nelson's promoter, and Foo Fighters, he's a Foo Fighters promoter too.
What?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's pounding, he burns my phone up. Sometimes, I hope you're not watching, Mr. Vargas, but sometimes I'm talking, I'm like, oh man, I can't talk right now, because he loves to talk, and he's really pushing us to get out there, because he says, man, we need your talent out there. And so we're hoping and praying that everything turns out good for us, and that it really opens up more avenues for us, and and I'm excited about it. I'm 55, and our dreams just now started, because me and Mickey, we used to at my mom's house. We transformed our living room into a concert hall. And we had imaginary mics, imaginary air guitars, and imaginary drums. And Mom would put the record player on, and boy, we'd be jamming, So I've been waiting for this moment all my life. And 55 means nothing.
And when we weren't doing that, we were beating up baby sister, practicing our wrestling moves.
Oh no, Ron's a big wrestling fan, so look out.
Yeah.
I could imagine Tex-Mex Hippies and the Foo Fighters, doing some Nirvana tracks, man.
Oh yeah.
I could just see it now.
Yeah, Nirvana, Rat, you name it.
Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, we are talking to the Tex-Mex Hippies, and we've been describing all these wonderful things that are happening to them, but you haven't seen the videos yet. You haven't seen an inkling yet of what the Tex-Mex Hippies are about. So could you cue Marcus one?
Marcus?
Let's see if I can find it here.
Oh, dude, man, you knew I was leading up to that. You should be prepared. What are we paying for?
Hey guys, we got the video.
Hey, there it is.
There you go. Yeah, we do have one here, and we're gonna play this one. This was their first single release a couple years ago. This one is called "Siempre Todo Tú," right here on the Three Amigos Show. Check this one out.
Conversamos hasta el amanecer, el tiempo transcurrió, el secreto se rompió. Tuve miedo, pero el amor venció. Quizás es mucho más, quizás me quede atrás. Es que no me puedo contener. ¿Qué está pasando aquí? Te quiero junto a mí. This love just keeps on getting stronger. Maybe this one's true. Maybe it's me and you. Siempre contigo, siempre todo tú. Baby, it's never too late. You know it's worth the wait. Siempre contigo, siempre todo tú. Entre las nubes y montañas, tú eres para mí una bendición de Dios y jamás te dejaré caer. Quizás es mucho más, quizás me quede atrás. Es que no me puedo contener. ¿Qué está pasando aquí? Te quiero junto a mí. Maybe it's me and you. Maybe this one's true. Maybe it's me and you. Siempre contigo, siempre todo tú. Baby, it's never too late. You know it's worth the wait. Siempre contigo, siempre todo tú. Conversamos hasta el amor.
What's that for?
Oh, the parental advisory. Oh, yeah. I mean, didn't you guys get phone calls or emails or something about women contacting you saying that? Oh, yeah, that video made me want to kick a white girl's ass. Dude, man. Yeah. It was obvious in that, man. White girls are evil, so somebody needs to kick their ass. So I figured we needed an advisory label on that video.
There you go. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That was the Tex-Mex version of Mean Girls,
right?
But they were picking on Abel's daughter. That was Abel's daughter, right? That they were picking on.
Oh.
Yeah. That was Abel's daughter, Evie Becerra. Actually, she's brewing a Grease Broadway thing right now. She's really doing some great acting now. And that couple with the villain, the girl that played the villain, the blonde hair girl, she actually, I believe that her and that guy actually ended up getting married after that video. 5 years after that video.
After she got out of the hospital.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah, but Abel shot that. That's my best buddy since we were kids. But anyway, yeah, he's gonna be continue doing some more videos for us, and we're looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, big shout out going out to Abel, man. He does some videos, and he's also an actor. He played on he did a couple He played a role on Queen of the South. Actually, I think the last season that they came out with. Yeah. So he did an awesome job in that one too.
I think,
and of course they killed him off, but I mean,
yeah,
we're waiting to see him, man. I think we saw every episode leading to that, and when he told us that he was going to be on that show, we're like, damn, man, he did pretty good. He's a great actor.
His name was Expendable. The episode.
I saw his son also got into acting. Well, I mean, he was always into acting, but he got more into it though.
Jeremy is an incredible actor too, man. Jeremy, he's been on. I can't remember the show, man. I want to plug it, but yeah, he's been on some on ABC network show. I can't remember the name of it, man. But and he's done a few big budget film. I can't remember the name of that either. I apologize, Jeremy. But Jeremy Becerra, look him up. He's a great actor too. He also directed a video of mine that I made before Tex-Mex Hippies started. He's the one that shot and directed Desvelado for me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Marcus, Juan, do you see what's happening? These guys are slowly edging their way in. They've got contacts on the film side. They've got contacts on the music side. They've got contacts on the country side, and they're all big players. So,
Wow.
So when's the movie coming out, man? The Tex-Mex Hippies life story.
Hey, man, I saw a great video that Marcus Daniels did. Man, I apologize, Marcus. What was it called?
El Papalote.
It was a great dramatic video, man.
Oh, you're talking about Dime Amor? With,
that one.
Oh, with Zavala?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. That was,
Like when you said that actor's name, I was like, is that the same actor that I have? Because I should know his name that was in my video. He's been in some real big time production, so I need to find him.
I saw him at the awards. We saw him at the awards last year. He was there hanging out with all the big movie stars, I guess, there or whatever.
Really
Marcus, you're messing up, man. See, look, these Mitch and Mickey, they remember the names, they know who they are. And you're going, was this guy in my video or not? You know, see,
I'm gonna hang out with these guys, man. Real bills.
you're messing up your contacts, man.
oh, man.
Remember the little guy, he'll get you there.
Hey, they even mentioned their band members before anything started.
I know, that was cool.
That's rare. That's rare.
Oh, man. No, but I'm actually I'm fans, man. You're Marcus music, D's music. I've always been, tuned into what Juan's doing, man. So, I mean, I'm in some good company, and I'm not, that's just actual and factual, man. Y'all are some talented dudes, man.
Well, I think when you first did that song, I know you had released it before prior to that.
Yeah,
you did it with Angelique, I think, and that's when we first connected. And you got a hold of me, telling me you had some music out or whatever. And we knew Angelique already because she did a lot of music herself. But somehow you guys connected, I guess being from West Texas. That's how you guys connected and did that one song.
Yeah. Angelique is a great vocalist, man. But yeah, I did Siempre with her as well. But how we got connected with that was her drummer, Nathaniel Martinez, drummed for me for a little bit. So yeah, man, West Texas is full of great musicians. You have some good people there. Angelique, shout out to them.
He started to fade out. I don't know what happened, but Stevie Van Zandt called in just now. He wants his bandana back.
Stevie Van, that's Bruce Springsteen's guy, right?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Also from The Sopranos, yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at it, I said, nah. I said, yeah, but it's got that vibe, man. It's cool. Looks great. Looks cool on you, so I can't complain.
So after all this, I mean, you had an album or an EP solo. Now you guys linked together. What was the moment that you guys said, you know what, let's go ahead and get this band going? We already did this. Let's get a band going. We got the name already. What was the moment that you guys decided, hey, let's start doing this?
I think it's the moment I brought Mitchell from behind the drum kit and up front. And boom, I mean, just there's something in the air when my brother's on the front, on the front, man. There's just
he
something.
Couldn't wait to get from behind the drums. Come on, admit it, Mitch. You couldn't wait, did you?
You got tired of having drumsticks thrown at him.
No, he got to being the last one packing up at the end of the night. Everybody else said, "Oh, put my guitar away. I'm done. No, rub a few chords. I'm done." He's tearing down toms, snare, kick drum, cymbals, stands. Put them in my case. Roll the case to the van. Yeah, where's everybody at?
Yeah. Actually, what I did is I took a break. Mickey did a lot of solo stuff and with other bands, but I took a break because I started having kids, and the kids, once again, West Texas sports, and it was all about sports and taking care of them. And then, my daughter, her softball. I mean, it took a lot out. And in 2016, we got asked to put on our class reunion.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, shit, man, I hadn't.
No,
it's okay. You can say shit.
Okay, shit, I hadn't played drums in a while.
Hey, don't worry about the disclaimer that D put up earlier. We're good.
It's about to flash again.
Oh no, not at all.
There you go.
But and so we put it back together before about 2016, and we did the class reunion. And man, whenever that happened, it just musical resurrection with me and Mickey together. It just happened, and there's the biggest dream that we've always had is to be on stage together, and that's what makes it special. And so we do the difference between me, because I was in rock bands before I hung it up, but with my brother and especially Freddie, the other band members, I don't mean not to include you, but there's a bond that me, Mickey, and Freddie have, and we have not argued one time. Not one time have we argued. If I don't like something they're telling me I need to do, I turn around and I go, okay, yeah, that sounds cool to me. I'm good with it. That's what happens. And, because we put our heads together and we do things that that make us better and enjoy. And there's songs that they've told me I need to sing that I'm like, okay, yeah. That's where it started, was in 2016 after my break, when we reignited everything with brotherhood and being on stage together and living the dream that we've always wanted, to fulfill. So, and we're doing it right now.
So you guys make your playlist on the fly, or do you guys actually rehearse? Say, we're going to do this song, this song, this song, or are you just sitting there waiting for Mickey to come out with the song in his head and say, okay, let's do this one?
We actually have a playlist and we rehearse.
Yeah.
I don't know how many songs we rehearse. We probably, Mickey, I couldn't even tell you. I mean, I pull the folder out and I look at stuff. I'm like, oh, damn, we played that, so.
Writing.
On behalf of myself and Marcus, we want to apologize for Juan. He's never been in a band. He doesn't know how that works. You've got to be prepared. You've got to be prepared for any situation, because the dance floor might be dead and you go, all right, guys, we got to switch it up. Next thing, hit a country tune, hit some old time rock and roll. Somebody, let's do the twist,
Or those followers.
That's why I asked, because he said some of the guys were telling him, hey, let's do this one. And they were doing it like on the fly. I'm sure some of the songs they didn't have written down say, let's do this one, then this one.
Big fans that listened to your show 2 years ago, and they just know that you play that song. They're going to want to hear it.
Yeah.
From 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, forgive Juan. He doesn't know, man.
I'm only a DJ. I don't know nothing.
That's right. Only a DJ. Thank you.
I'm only a DJ and your boss.
Oh, Lila, he's threatening us again.
The
I'm
boss
gonna write your asses up.
Yeah.
And now you got signed to Hacienda. How did that all come about for you guys? And how was the experience of being in there, signing the contract, signing their life away to Michelle?
It's just so
it was actually, every time me and Mickey,
it's a commitment.
We do something with you, okay? As far as interview or just being around you, we understand the blessing that you provided to us. Because let me tell you, if you wouldn't have communicated with Mickey and said, hey, we want you to be a part of, we want the Tex-Mex Hippies to be a part of our 10th anniversary of Machingon Radio celebration. that's where it all happened because right after we got off stage, Michelle and there was actually a total of three individuals that approached us after we performed that wanted us to sign with their label. They wanted us to record in their studio, and I know it's a money game too, but you don't go walk up to anybody and say, "Oh, hey, Trash, come over to my studio." No, you're like, "Hey, you're badass. You want to record in my studio?" So and me and Mickey talked about it. We make decisions for the band together, and we talked about it, and we went months before we finally decided to go with Hacienda.
That night was special for a lot of reasons. Of course, it was our 10th anniversary at the time, and we invited a bunch of artists to come out, and Danny Farias was there, a bunch of you guys were there, Michelle was there, Shelly Lattis was there, and some of her artists. But I think honestly, when you guys hit that stage, I think all eyes were on you guys because you guys were doing the variety. You guys were doing some Tex-Mex, some country, a couple of rock songs and stuff in there, and and I think that's what caught the attention. It was like I told Mickey before, it's like you guys had this Roadhouse style.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember. I can't always remember the damn artist's name. From Roadhouse, he did the soundtrack.
Jeff Healey.
Jeff Healey band. You had that style, that sound, and everything, and that's what I loved about it. But now all of a sudden you guys got signed, and I will take no credit for it, but it was just I was glad it was the right time and the right place for that.
Right
credit for it, but he mentioned that.
Yeah.
What?
You don't want to take credit for it, but you threw it in there that you're
no, because they're saying, because whatever I was there or something like that. I was like, that was, it was just the right place at the right time.
Right.
Another notch on the Juan Mendoza belt. Okay.
No.
And that was a trip to make because everybody knows. I mean, if anybody knows, we're from West Texas, so we took a 4.5, 5 hour drive, packed up all our gear, and went and did the 10th anniversary. There was a toy drive as well, and
yeah, it was a toy drive.
And yeah, I mean, we weren't gonna be able to do it because some reason or another. But I was like, dude, let's do this for Juan because I remember back in the day, 2013, when nobody played my stuff, man, or our stuff. Nobody played it. No one even, I would send emails and So Juan was the first one to play it, man. And ever since then,
Right here, same story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's hard to get in there and be, I guess, part of the circle that gets accepted. And I don't know how to explain it, man.
Like I said earlier, you guys making all the strategic moves, got all the right people in place on the acting side, on the film side, on the music side.
Yeah,
I see it now.
No, but I love the music, man. It was like I said, it was just awesome. It was the new rock version of it, the new rock Tex-Mex. You had the Texas Tornadoes doing their style, and then you guys brought in this.
Where I was gonna go, one.
Yeah.
Do you see yourselves in that role? Because there's nobody in that niche right now, of like where the Texas Tornadoes started, and then so now they've that's gone, and you guys have come along, and you've got the right kind of energy, the right kind of attitude towards Tex-Mex music, and man, I think that's the spot you guys belong in. Myself,
I love that analogy because those are like icons, heroes of mine. Of course, everybody.
You guys are already heroes. First off, Mickey and Mitch Gutierrez. Yeah, you're already household names. So. Yeah, icons just a step away, man. Just keep making great music. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, well, thank you, man. Yeah, but like Marcus said, he had the same story as me. Like, no, I wish if everybody did what Mazz Chingo on Radio did, is give someone else a chance to be heard, other than the same 12 acts, whatever, 12, man.
12, you're right.
And if someone else a chance to be heard, you might find something out there that's worthwhile, man. And you just need that one person to believe in you. And anyway, so thanks, Swan, for letting everybody hear our stuff back in 2013. I think the first song you ever played from us, I can't remember the name of it, but I appreciate it, man. And Yeah. Anyway, my gratitude is there.
No problem. I mean, I wish a lot of other. I mean, there's quite a few radio stations that actually do it, internet radio. I wish the FM stations and AM stations would do it, but eventually, I mean, evidently, they got their sponsors and stuff. They got to listen to their sponsors.
They're corporate. Corporate has to have the sponsors. Sponsors have to have their stuff aired 24 hours a day. And so, yeah,
they got to listen to their corporate taqueria restaurant over there, and so that's what they got to do. But I mean, internet radio is a place to start. I mean, I think it's that way. A lot of internet stations do it. They play all the new stuff, and that's where a lot of people get their step from. And then 8 months later, finally, FM or AM would finally get the song and then treat it like it's brand new, and we've already ran through it and ready for the next one.
Yeah, man. I think we even hear a little bit of that now because our Michelle and Bert Ibarra, our producer, the amazing Bert Ibarra, man. He would just,
that's your boss. That's your boss.
He last session, we've had our last 2 sessions a couple weeks ago, or almost the last sessions to wrap up the record. And he was hard on me, man. The last couple of sessions, man. Ooh. He was hard on me, dude. He'd be, I'd just be playing, the best that I could because I knew it was recording, and he would just come in and tell you, what was that? Yeah. Try it in a different key. And I'm like, and I was like, oh wow, okay. So I was doing a song in the key of B, brought it to a key of A, and yeah, he was right. It was so much easier to sing in that key, So he's been hard on me.
You got to get pushed, man. You got to get pushed to produce your best stuff. You can't be content. Oh yeah, man, this is the track, and I sang it just perfectly.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got somebody like that to tell you, hey, try it this way or do it this way, or no, it sounds like shit. Because they could just leave you doing your own way, and it comes out all messed up, and that's the way you release it.
Yeah. And I wish I could say what we did on the last sessions because it's
a blur.
Yeah. One song I'm really excited about, man, and no one knew it was going to go on the record until that day, And then how does it go? It's like, okay, so I did it, and then it was and Bert's words, and Bert's a genius at what he does, man. He was like, man, that song is like it's a niche song. It's so effed up that it's good, Yeah. I was like, yeah, and I can't wait for you guys to hear that one, So, and we were, what's that? I'm sorry.
No, I think the first song you were telling me was Entonces y qué. I think that was one you did. That was the first one.
Yes, that was the first one that you ever played for us, man.
That's the one I compared it to Jeff Healey because of the guitar intro was just awesome, man. And I love that song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Entonces y
qué. Bert's been really stepping it up on us. The last week when we were in there, I guess he could tell by the expressions that we had because Bert's always told us, and excuse my French again, go in there and get the vocals done. Well, like me, go in there, get the vocals done, and don't fuck up. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, explicitly. That's that.
Okay, so I go in there and I'm all shaking trying to sing, but and then knock it out, But he told us the last day we were there. He said, "Man, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm putting pressure on y'all. I'm pushing you to get the best out of you because, y'all are there, man. You just need to be out." And so same with Mickey. I was surprised when Mickey was playing something in a certain key. He's like, no. That sounds, he said, play it like this. And then he even got the guitar from Mickey and he's like this. And Mickey, oh, okay. And I saw my brother's expression. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's kind of not comfortable, but it's all right. But
he's been pushed.
He pushed.
Because y'all are there, but you're just not out. So that's why I'm pushing y'all. And he made sure to tell us that. We weren't offended by it, but he gets the best out of us by the pressure that he puts on us.
Yeah, I'm good. I got some thick skin. Yeah, he's only pushing you to be the best that you can be,
You get blisters on your fingers?
I got blisters on fingers. Indeed, man. Not on my emotions though. Those stayed pretty tough, man.
Big shout out going out to Chris Doms. He says, "Saludos,
Chris
locos."
Doms.
Grammy Award-winning producer Chris Doms.
Yes, sir.
He's
Yes,
so
sir.
humble. He's so humble.
He's awesome. And they just released a new track too. Him and Jessica Sachs. So you can check it out. Let's see. Ford Muscle Luis said, "What's up, folks? Saludos. Thank you for tuning in." That'd be awesome if it was a Ford company. It'd be cool. Julio Gonzalez says, "What's up, amigos? Juan Marquez and Loco D
Hey,
and the hippies."
Hey, what's going on?
Thank you for tuning in. Marie Garcia says, "I don't know them, but I wish them luck."
All
hey,
right.
they're
Thank you,
awesome,
Maria.
Maria.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marie.
They are awesome.
Gilbert Zamora said he's winging it.
Didn't wear your hat today, Gilbert.
Gilbert Zamora is an awesome accordion player, plays with Bobby Pulido. And of course, he's got his own music out, and he's releasing some new music in 4 days. So get ready for that new single he's coming out with. Anthony Quintanilla, Potente in the house. Saludos, gentlemen.
Puro
And-
Potente podcast.
Yes, make sure you guys check out their new podcast, which happens every Friday. And of course, I hate to interrupt their show this Friday, but we have a makeup show this Friday as well. So get ready for that.
Sorry, Anthony. Sorry.
Irene Mendoza says hello, three amigos and Tex-Mex Hippies.
Irene, hello,
Thank you for-
Irene.
Thank you for tuning in. This guy right here, Mickey Gutierrez, says hello, everyone.
Hey, Mickey.
Yeah, there's two of you.
He's got my same name.
Oh, okay. They're all saying hi to each other over here. Thank you. Anthony says, "Preach, brother, preach."
Right
Okay.
on.
I don't know what we're preaching about,
I don't
but
know what we're
preach.
preaching about, but okay.
Vicky V says, "Hello, gentlemen. Hello,
Hey,
Vicky.
put her on the
How
show.
are you,
Hello, Vicky. Hello, Vicky.
We need to get who on the show?
We need to get Vicky V on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're the promoter. You set it up, man.
How did I get that title? Wait a minute. Wait.
You set up all of our shows all the way till July now.
Dude, no, since we're on the air, let's just hash this out right now. I mean, Juan's been getting he's been contacting people and, said, hey, can you be on the show? And then he says, hey, D, do you know these guys? Well, I'll give them a call. So I made a few phone calls and yeah, people said, sure, we'll be on the show. Now I'm getting one. So are we booked up yet through May, through June, through July?
Because you volunteered. You said, let me go ahead and call them. Let me use my star status.
Oh, my hand down. How's that now? Got it.
One.
Yes.
I think the AI videos, cartoon videos you do.
Yeah.
You should do one for our guys here, man. I can see them as tag team wrestlers, hippies, with an intro song coming down the ramp. That would be badass.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
I gotta get better at it, man. Mine was these little cartoons are funny as hell though. I was trying to play one earlier. I don't know if it got stuck or something, but it was funny as hell.
No, you can play it. That's the one that got in the intro.
No, but that's the one Lila made her debut in. Let's see. Hold on real quick. Let me see if it'll play. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on another Wednesday night. And I'm El Mas Chingon, Juan Mendoza.
And I'm D Maniac.
Marcus Daniels, Midnight Mariachi.
Till we see you next week. Hi, te wacho.
That's it. I'm writing all your asses up.
Boogie woogie. Boogie
That was too funny.
That's awesome, man.
I was sitting there cracking up. It just comes out at the end. I'm going to write all your asses up.
How come my character looked like it was passing a kidney stone? Thanks, guys.
That was you at the end. Looked like what, South Park? Had the X thighs and everything.
Okay.
Have y'all seen our Baila Conmigo video?
Yeah, we have it.
That sounds like a setup.
Yeah.
No. Well, I know siempre todo tú is we just saw that one, but I don't know.
Give me the card, Ron. Give me the card. Go ahead. Hey, well, wait, in English? Oh, wow. All right.
Oh, wow.
Hey guys, do we have a video?
Of course, we have plenty of videos. And this is their latest one right here. We're gonna get more into this story here because there is actually a story behind it. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this one right here, and then we'll let them talk about it at the end. This one is called "Baila Conmigo."
I got questions.
All right.
There you go. Right here on the Three Amigos Show.
Hey, bro, so what do you got there, dude?
Man, I was in the storeroom digging through some stuff, and this fell out of a file. And I've got to tell you a story from the past.
Well, go ahead and tell us the story, my friend.
Our eyes met in Del Rio, where nobody could see. Me standing next to her, and her next to me. Deep in my arms she fell, while I was so far from home. So what's a man to do in Del Rio? I just can't leave her alone. Baila conmigo, mi señorita, para decirte que te quiero, hoy hasta el fin. En mi mundo feliz, bailamos los dos. Amorcito de mi vida, baila conmigo. We danced together all night long, from cumbia to country. Then we drove off all alone to that roughneck motel. When I woke up next morning, as she laid by my side, holding me next to her, like there was no next time. Baila conmigo, mi señorita, pa' decirte que te quiero, hoy hasta el fin. En mi mundo feliz, bailamos los dos. Amorcito de mi vida, baila conmigo.
Looking to grow your brand and reach a loyal, culture-driven audience? Tejano TV connects you directly to the heart of the Tejano community through music, tradition, and powerful storytelling. Whether you're promoting a local business or launching something big, Tejano TV offers sponsorships, ad space, and on-air features tailored to your goals. Join the movement, support Latino voices, and let your business shine where it matters most. Visit TejanoTV.com or email Mendoza 8662@yahoo.com to get started today.
You gotta quit, man. You and AI have got to quit, man.
Hey,
all the things that matter most.
Hey, if I can afford voiceovers, like if I can afford real actors and cartoonists, I don't have to worry about it. I'm glad they came out with AI.
Yeah.
So about that video, guys. There's a recurring theme, I think, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's only been 2 videos that we've seen so far, but first one is that white girls are easy. And either that or the Mexican myth, pingüino pero picoso.
For all your comments, just go ahead and send it to d@gmail.com.
Oh, wait. Oh, you need a disclaimer? Is that what you're saying?
gmail.com.
For all the bitches and complaints.
No, actually, that was a great video. I love that video, and I like the fact that you shot it in Del Rio, so that was cool.
Oh, wow.
and actually, my wife.
Now, do show your wife
and my granddaughter, but and the girl that played her younger is our daughter.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Goodbye, guys. I put my foot in my mouth once too often here. Oh my gosh.
So for all complaints, like I said, just send them to d@gmail.com.
The Three Amigos Show at gmail.com.
Don't include me, Marcus.
That is awesome.
Attention at D. Well, yeah, that was an awesome video. I mean, it was a real story, right? About somebody. Who was the story about?
It's the way that we the story tells is Tevian and I have known each other since 1987. And then we knew each other. We went our separate ways, and then we rediscovered each other, and there we are. She's the love of my life. So that's pretty much the story that it tells, and it's real people. It's a real band. It's a real daughter, real Tevian, real me. So. It's we just put the everybody into the story, the way that it happened.
And shout out to Mr. Lupe Garza on the video there on the accordion, who is the founder of Los Falcones out of Snyder, Texas.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I was wondering who he was.
Yeah. Your drummer plays with other bands, doesn't he?
Yeah. We kind of played musical chairs with drummers until we solidify. I mean, we love them all, man. They've all served us well, or we served them, whoever, what things happen, and sometimes they have to move on. But we'd love to. We love the drummer we have in Jimmy, but Jimmy's also very busy, and we just hope we can solidify something real soon.
Your the drummer in the video looks like the guy that plays with Asalto.
He is.
Oh, okay. Then I knew he looked familiar.
Yeah,
because a lot of his videos, he's like, "Somos grupo Asalto," and that was him doing the animador part.
Yeah, Juanito's in there, man. He's drummed with this before, man. I think he was with this. I can't remember what gig it was. We did in San Antonio, but yeah.
Well, he was with us 2024 during Tejano Music Awards fanfare. He was the drummer. He drummed for us for nearly a year. So
and then he got fired.
No. His schedule is pretty busy. his schedule's pretty busy with his band, and that can be a conflict of interest sometimes. And I get it, I understand, man. So we'd like to, we're on the verge of. Because I've been in another band before with Tex-Mex Hippies, and it just conflict of interest. Let's say you both have gigs on New Year's Eve or 4th of July, and you have to pick, man. And so
Marcus.
I've sworn from this
You're going to say that.
Yeah, I've sworn from this point on. I'm committed to just one band, and that's the way I feel. I have to be, But yeah.
Hey, Mickey, those are great words, and I wish a lot of musicians had that kind of commitment. Let's get that kind of a commitment from Marcus today. Marcus, you had to pick one band out of the 3 bands that you're playing with. Who would that be right now? I mean, you could say, you know what, guys, I'm going with you.
Who's the third band?
No, what is he talking about?
I was still including Stampede in there.
Oh,
Stampede.
Hey, but I'm in charge of the bookings.
Okay. So you throw away money when there's a double booking. You just decide, for the band. You say, you're not playing that night because this one makes more for me.
I've been lucky and blessed so far. So
love it.
And Marcus needs to have Sistema up enough for Tortilla Factory. And he'll just be up there for 4 hours, man. You'd be good, man. You get double your pay, double the exposure.
Yeah.
Okay. Tex-Mex Hippies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Hey, Juan, he might be late for both gigs, though.
Shots fired. Yeah, I'm glad you're right next to him. Chris Dom says, "Hey, I like that. You guys are on another level. I dig it."
Right on. Thank you.
You're watching Chris Dom try to steal you guys from Hacienda over there.
Now you're doing Marcus Daniels now.
No, says, time to get Daniel Lopez y Aventura on the show. We had him before when he released a couple of tracks, but we can get him again in a few months. Let's see. D was the original AI voiceover.
Hi, guys, and welcome to the Three Amigos show.
Juan, you got the Austin 316 shirt, Stone Cold Stunner then. He's my favorite wrestler, man. My favorite wrestler.
I never knew what a stoner was until I looked it up. I never knew.
No, says, I stole Marcus before fanfare. Let's see. Juan will be in charge of the costume changes. I can't do no costume changes. Everybody would be just in jeans and t-shirt. That's it.
No. You got the Midnight Mariachi. He would have to make a costume change.
Well, he's the only one that's going to be dressed in shuttle. I'm sure he can handle that himself, or have Cynthia dress him because I can't. So, what's next for you guys?
I got a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I got a question because first off, your popularity is growing, and you guys are playing more. You're getting more exposure, and now how do your wives feel about all of a sudden this newfound popularity? And gee, you're gone a lot more often, and then there's gigs that are picking up that are going to be taking you away for days at a time. Just how's that go down in the family life?
Well, go ahead, Mickey. And
either one of you answer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to include the ladies in your life, your wives, as members of the band, because they sacrifice just as much as you do, man. The weekends that we go to San Antonio to go finish our record, they're left to hold everything down or what have you, man. And I'm blessed. We're all blessed that we get the support to go do what you do. That's what my wife Evie says. She's like, go do what you got to do. See you when you get back. But I try to return the same respect and gratitude that I get. And I'm married. What do they say? Happy wife, happy life, man.
That's right.
So when you start singing Purple Rain up there, and I've heard you sing Purple Rain before. So when you start singing that song, your wife has to intervene and get in front of the stage, right?
She's pretty understanding. She gives. But I gotta say this. I got my wife with the guitar in my hand. I can tell you that, I got my wife with a guitar in hand. You know, we started dating. You know, and I give her a hard time. I said, I saw you and I looked at you. I got you. I got you when I played that guitar.
Yeah. That's gonna come back and haunt you later in life.
Yeah.
Oh,
My wife, she lets me. You know, she's on board.
No. You said the operative word. You said lets you. Okay.
Yeah. And she, you know, we have our family's very strong and structured, and I do my job, she does hers, and music is a part of what I like, and she supports me. You know, so you know it's and then what really helps us is that we're not in our 20s, and we're not out there
ripping and running.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And we're
done with our show.
Not,
We go
not,
home,
not
go
that
to
we
bed.
need Viagra, but you know, I mean, you know, we got our shit together when it comes to family, you know. And
No, you look at 9:00 and you go, well, it's almost bedtime.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're not like Marcus.
And we've had that discussion.
He's grinning from ear to ear right now. I tell you what, Marcus is.
Marcus said 3:00. It's time for bed now.
Yeah.
3:00.
Got to be up at 5.
Got to go to work. Do it all again.
Somebody with the Sublime shirt, they like to party, man. I'm with you.
Marcus is a party animal. Marcus, he's got like 4 different personalities. He's got his personality right here, the Three Amigos. He's got his home personality. He wears his cowboy hat. He's got a different personality. He wears a charro outfit. Then he's like a whole other person we don't even know anymore.
But, you know, I like the home outfit with the apron and the hairnet. Yes, dear. Yes, Cynthia. Love you, Cynthia.
Oh wow.
So
that's
what's
crazy.
The next big project for you guys?
Nice segue.
So our album will be out soon.
Hey, let's promote the album.
Yeah, Michelle hasn't really told us anything, but Mickey, you want to let him know what the title of our album's going to be?
I don't know if we can right now, but I will tell you.
Wait, sure you can. It's in you know it in your brain. It's right there on the tip of your tongue. Just say it.
If I start getting hate calls from Michelle and everything else, I'm blaming you guys for it.
Okay, yeah.
Why you let them tell you?
So I'm hoping I was trying to get a release date because we got the album art or the album cover going, and
send me a picture of the album cover.
And we're actually still trying to get it done. Abel's helping work on it, but I can tell you that every member of the band is got Snyder roots. Like we're born and raised in Snyder. Mitchell's in Snyder. Freddie's in Snyder. Jake's in Snyder. Mr. Lupe Garza's Snyder. Jimmy's in the area. So we're all descendants of Snyder, Texas. So the album is going to be the Sons of Snyder, you know?
Cool.
Sons of Snyder, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just our hometown pride, man. We're all from Snyder. And everybody in the band is not, what do you want to call it, imported or somewhere else? We're all from right there,
immigrants.
Man. Yeah.
Don't be too loose. Don't be too loose with that word. All of us are going to get thrown over.
Yeah, and I'm glad we got that out for the first time. Three Amigos show knows you're the first one to know what
the album title.
Album title.
Sons of Snyder.
Sons of Snyder.
And it's tough too because everything that me and Mickey do or we work on, we get copied. So I'm glad we got proof that what the album name is, because I mean there's for some reason we get copied at everything we do, and we talk about videos and the way we want to shoot them, and we get copied before we get to do it. Somebody else is putting it out, so we're real careful about what we do now. We've already learned to kind of keep it under our hat, but the album name is out there now, so I mean you can't copy that.
There you go. And if you guys need proof, just rewatch this show again, and you'll find it.
There you go.
I've got a submission for the album cover. You know, you guys could always put this
Let me
on
see
the album
that.
cover.
What you got?
Yeah.
I got.
You can say Sons of Snyder. We're massively talented.
Check out the other side.
I'm sorry, guys.
No.
Mickey started this, so
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I got nervous when you sent that email. I was like, "Oh man, I'm not gonna pick on D, man. He's quick witted, man."
Big shout out going out to Danny Noyola. So, saludos amigos desde Corpus
Saludos,
Christi de
Danny.
parte de Alma y Danny Noyola. Danny Noyola just released a brand new album himself.
Yep.
And he's an awesome DJ and stuff, and released a brand new album. Make sure you guys go check it out. And we're gonna have Danny on our show here in I think July. Actually, we're that far booked. So
yeah,
but we're gonna get him on the show here pretty soon.
Booked.
Right on. What up, Danny?
Sorry about that, but that's the truth.
Heck yeah.
But let's see. I think we got time for one more video.
Woo! What do we have?
Let's see, and let's see who can do the. Since D wanted to speak Spanish, we're gonna go ahead and let him speak Spanish.
Órale, vato. Okay, órale, vatos. Tenemos otro video.
That's pretty good.
Aquí nomás. Aquí en el
All right, we're gonna we take this video to heart, man. It's one of my favorite videos, and there was a lot to it and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and play this one. This one is called Desvelado, right here on the Three Amigos Show.
Right on.
A trip to San Antone with everything that I own. I packed my bags, my guitar follows me. Everything and a dream, a do-or-die catastrophe. Live my life my way, knowing I'm free. Desvelado, despierta un sueño. Desvelado, que vaya conmigo. Nunca te rindas, dale más. Inside, it burns my bed every night. Dreaming wide awake, my God, I'm free. My friends and I hit the road con Mazz Chingon Radio. Everything that we are and all will be. Desvelado, despierta un sueño. Desvelado, que vaya conmigo. Nunca te rindas, dale más. Desvelado, despierta un sueño. Desvelado, que vaya conmigo. Nunca te rindas, dale más.
Heck yeah.
No!
Desvelado.
Dude, first off, the guitar work on that was great. Who did the requintos?
That was I recorded that. That guy playing the hitchhiker, the bum,
Yeah,
that was,
yeah.
That was Steve Rosas. Known him since West Texas days. He had direct resident studios in Waco, Texas, and
Steve Rosas.
Yeah, Steve
Yeah.
Rosas.
See,
man.
Ruckus, you're dropping the ball, man. You keep forgetting the guys that are going to get you there. Also, I love the ring on that tom. Man, boom. It had a,
Dude, yeah, man.
awesome.
Yeah,
I know you guys charge him for that free advertisement, right?
Oh, yeah. You see, Marcus, take note. They're doing product placement, Mas Chingon Radio, had the T-shirt and everything, man.
Because if Coca-Cola is in on a movie or something, Coca-Cola pays the band, or in the song.
Yeah, but you notice in the last video of Baila Conmigo, was it Baila Conmigo? Yeah, they had to put labels over the Coke bottle.
Good eye.
Oh, you noticed that? Yeah.
Dude, I edit video for a living. Well, not even for a living. Just
He don't.
So therefore,
didn't
my
miss
thing
it.
on was not bleeped out. So we got paid.
Man, I remember when he called me and said that he was going to do that for that song. I thought he was crazy for doing that at first, but all of a sudden I heard the song and I was like, "Damn, that's badass, man!" When he put that in there, and I was like, "I'll forever be thankful for that part in that song."
It sounded pretty smooth.
You mean the two parts in the song, the T-shirt and the audio? So
Well, the fact that he invited us to be a part be a cameo in the video and stuff like that, both me and Lila at Sancho's Hideaway, I think it was. That was awesome.
Yeah, shout out to Ray for
Ray too.
hiding in the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good, and big shout out going out to Abel. Jeremy's the one that recorded the video. Did the video.
Yeah, Jeremy shot and directed it and everything, and yeah, he's great. Good, a lot of good guys in the Becerras, man. What was I gonna say?
I don't know. What were you gonna say?
That
The Snyder boy, Abel's from Snyder.
Yeah.
He was Mickey's. Him and Mickey grew up best friends.
yeah.
Are you guys gonna open a studio in Snyder and make it the mecca for recordings and stuff and videos? Come to Snyder to get it done right.
Well, that's what Steven's studio was, isn't it?
Yeah. Steve Studio, direct resident studio in Waco, Texas, man. And yeah.
See, Marcus, you need to go record there, man.
Yeah, Marcus.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's right there in your backyard, man.
If he's got backyard money. Man, studios are expensive, man. They really are.
Yeah, but no, I said that's always gonna stay with us forever, man. That was just awesome. The name drop, the song itself, aside of the name drop and the video and stuff, I mean, the song itself was great, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I got a question. Mitch,
Yes, sir.
whenever you're playing live, do you look back at the drummer sometimes and go, "What the hell are you playing?"
Especially being a former drummer like yourself.
Well, I mean, that it's all his instincts, man. He'll look down and go, "Where the hell are you going?"
Yeah. Well, in the beginning I did, but then I got used to just flowing with whatever drum pattern or rhythm he had back there.
You've got other concerns. It's called the audience. Leave him alone. Let him do his job.
Well, I don't know if he starts getting out of hand, then you got to put a stop to it.
Yeah, because I used to jump back there. I'd get on the drums. I'd say, hey, bro, come here. Let me see the drums. And I'd go back there and I'd show him, Mickey. I used to do that, and I was like, no, bro, I just gotta let him go, man.
Okay, I've got two questions for both of you. Okay, and it's the same question. Your favorite moment on stage. What was the most awesome moment you ever had on stage? Either one of you.
So watching people dance to a song that you wrote, because we spent so much time before just being stared at when you play, just stared at, and just kind of like this, like impress me,
Impress me.
Impress me.
You're right.
And I was like, dude, what do we got to do anyway? So yeah, for seeing people dance to a song you wrote, or look at you and sing the lyrics to a song you wrote. That's for me. That's my favorite time, man.
Yeah.
Michi?
Man, my favorite part is not that people dancing, but back on the 10th anniversary of Mas Chingon Radio, we actually had a guy, one of them that wanted us to come over to the studio and sign us. He said, "How do y'all do Jay Perez, Cumbia Kings, and Ronnie Millsap at the same time?" I said, "Man, he's like, man, I gotta have y'all," and that's what he kept saying. I gotta have y'all, and it's seeing the people enjoy that and dance to our music is what really, really makes your night. You know, I've never had so many. I hate to say it again, white people, because this is we're not perfect, but I've never had so many white people dance to Juana la Cubana.
You know, said it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're playing Dancer Home, and then in the set we're playing Juana la Cubana, and they're dancing. I mean, they're going out there getting after it, and then at the Crystal Gale show, they stopped and waited on the dance floor and stared at us like we were big cheeseburgers and they were hungry because they wanted to hear another cumbia.
Yeah,
you know?
cumbias. Yeah, man. Those West Texas, us Caucasian people, man. I love the way they just make us feel. You know, give us some more Tex-Mex, man. You know.
Well, then here's my second question. So, what's the stupidest, most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on stage? We want to know.
Yeah. So wrong notes, and I've done
it. No. That's bigger than that. Bigger than wrong notes. What's the stupidest, most embarrassing? I mean, did you fall off stage? Did a woman ran up and said, "There's your daddy"? What's the most stupidest, most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on stage? I've got stories. Marcus has got stories.
Let me hear one now.
Oh man, dude! I split my pants on stage in like the first number, and so you can't let something like that stop you. So I asked the guy to come up. I said, "Who's got a knife?" And the guy walked up with a switchblade. Went. I said, "Cut my pant leg off." And then I was going, "Well, that's stupid, carotid artery." But he cut my pant leg off, and I did the gig with one pant leg, my underwear sticking out of the side of it. Yeah. But it's not embarrassing. It's just, hey, the show goes on, and you do what you got to do, and people have seen that kind of crap before. It's explicit, but anyway, I'll put the advisory on.
Yeah. And the next week you saw people doing it, Huddy.
So what's happened to you guys? What's the stupidest, most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on stage?
Mitchell, you got one?
Man, I really don't. Besides the fact that
unrehearsed stuff, man, is another one. Yeah. There's been one time I can think of particularly when we rehearsed a song literally just once.
Oh yeah.
And then we decided, oh yeah, we can, and it was embarrassing.
Train wreck.
Yeah, train wreck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was embarrassing. Oh, Borracho de Besos. Oh my gosh. We rehearsed it one time.
No.
And then they're like, everybody's like, "Hey, let's play Borracho de Besos." And I'm like, "Oh, bro, Oh yeah, that was a train wreck.
You just have to stop. You have to stop in the middle of the song. Just give up.
We dragged it out. We did
all
it
the way through.
All the way through.
Transition to another song. Pick another song.
When I was with the '80s band, we would do the Casey and the Sunshine.
Love it.
But I don't know, what is it? Get down, and that's the way.
Tonight, baby.
And there's like another song, right? But my keyboard player, when he wants to play those three songs, they're all tied together. He'll just say one of the songs randomly. But to me, that's the song we start with. So I'm singing the song. I'm like, this is wrong. It doesn't fit the song we're playing. I went through the whole song singing the wrong lyrics. The hard way.
No, I like the fact that Marcus says, that did you give up? But no, you stick all the way through it. What the look you look for though is that everybody on stage kind of starts to turn around their back to the audience.
Yeah.
I'm saying, you told me that's the way. That's
the way you like it.
Down.
He was singing "That's the Way I Like It" to "Please Don't Go." One slower than the other, and you're just trying to drag that song out.
And what the audience doesn't see is everybody looking at each other going, "What the fuck? It's your fault, man.
That's not the way that song goes."
Uh-huh.
And you're trying to shout chords, D, G, C.
Yeah. Well, and one of the most embarrassing moments for me, well, not most, but an embarrassing moment was when I directed the band to start the next song when Mickey was supposed to do a guitar change from electric to acoustic.
Oh,
And we're playing, we started the song, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't hear Mickey. And Mickey's over there, and I'm like, oh, crap. And, because he's got to put his electric down. The sound guy's got to kill it. And because Mickey's in the DI box with both electric and acoustic going into it. And the sound guy's over there just looking around, and I'm like trying to get his attention, and we're playing the song. I'm like, oh, man. So we didn't have Mickey, and I'm like, damn, Mickey,
No,
But
Mickey, you should have just
why did you
kept
start?
playing acoustic and hit your pedals.
yeah.
That's crazy. What is it? What is the one song that you have to sing no matter what?
Ooh.
Oh wow.
One that that the crowd will get pumped up, and it's like one of those that you have to sing it.
For the millionth time.
Yeah, no, until you get pissed off and tired of hearing it.
Purple Rain.
That one. We've had some shows where it's like, dude, how do we close this, man? Because they're just, they're kind of hard to win over, And just Purple Rain for us has always been the okay, maybe they like us now,
Last song. Last song of the day.
Then you drag out that guitar solo.
Yeah.
At the very end.
Yes, the big emotional ending, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I remember you went on the news one time. They were interviewing you on the news, and you gave a shout out to Mazz on radio, and I was like, "Is he allowed to say that on the news?"
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
I was sitting there like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "He said Mazz on radio on the news." I was like, "Is he allowed to say that?"
Yeah. We got away with that one. Man. We got away with it.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't bleep you.
Yes, it was like
it was live.
News. Yeah, it was live, and it was like morning news, so we got away with it. Man.
I wanted to bring that up for a while. I was like, I remember seeing that. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And why?
Exactly why?
Oh,
guys, thank you guys for being on the show tonight. We certainly had a blast having the Tex-Mex Hippies on the show, man. Thank you both for coming on.
Are we gonna put them to work?
Sure, you bet, man. This ought to be fun.
One at a time, or
yeah, it'd be better one at a time because if they tried to coordinate with the
because it's
yeah.
Okay, so pick whoever goes first.
Flip a coin.
I'll go. Yeah, let's go.
Oldest to youngest, age before beauty.
There you go. Oldest to youngest.
All right, here we go.
And since we're doing this live, so everybody in the world gets to see just how awesome it is to do drops for radio and video, and that we make mistakes all the time. So you're live on the air with the Three Amigos show. All you gotta say is, "Hi, this is Mitch Gutierrez, and you're watching Tejano TV." Got it?
Got it.
In 3, 2.
Hi, this is Mitch Gutierrez with the Tex-Mex Hippies, and you're watching Tejano TV.
Look at it, he got attitude in the whole
See,
bit.
just better at it.
Natural.
Than I am, man. I'm
All right,
telling
now,
you.
number 2 is Tejano Classic TV. In 3, 2.
Hi, this is Mitch Gutierrez with the Tex-Mex Hippies, and you're watching Tejano Classic TV. Órale.
Oh, he's got ad libs.
Yeah.
All right, now let's test it. Let's test his ad lib chops. All right, the Three Amigos show. Now you can ad lib this, the greatest show on the planet, your favorite show of all time. You can just ad lib it all you want. The Three Amigos show. In 3, 2.
¿Qué onda, gente? This is Mitch Gutierrez with the Tex-Mex Hippies, and you're watching the Three Amigos shows with the three baddest dudes on radio and TV.
Nice catch at the end. He's on radio and TV.
And TV.
Oh my gosh! See, I told you he was better at it than I am, man.
We'll get to you. And then now we have Lila's Plays, like Lila's playlist, but Lila's with a Z. Lila's Play. Okay. In 3, 2.
This is Mitch Gutierrez with the Tex-Mex Hippies, and you're watching Lila's Plays. Hey, keep watching Lila. She's making it happen.
She got a little ad lib on the end there. Cool. Did we want one for Mas Chingon? One?
Yeah. Just say you're listening to Mas Chingon Radio, the people station.
Okay. This is Mitch Gutierrez with the Tex-Mex Hippies from Snyder, Texas. And you're oh man.
Yeah, I knew you.
Yeah, that transition.
He tried. He almost had it. He was at the goal line and fumbled the ball.
You're listening to Mas Chingon Radio, right?
Yes.
Yeah, listening to Mas Chingon Radio, the people station.
The people station, okay.
In 3, 2.
This is Mitch Gutierrez with the Tex-Mex Hippies from Snyder, Texas, and you're listening to Mas Chingon Radio, the people station.
I like that one. We've never had anybody do that before. Cool.
Dean, for someone who never watched sports or anything, you're good at giving out sports metaphors.
Like what?
He fumbled at the goal line.
My mom was a Dallas Cowboys fan. Her and her sisters were religious. So,
Yay!
So that's how I know that much about football. I don't know sports to save my life. I can't dribble a basketball. I can't catch. Nope. Sorry. No sports in my life. Mickey, it's your turn, bud.
See, now we're going to find out why I'm not the front man no more. My brother's got the charisma.
Oh, well, we'll be the judge of that. We'll just tell you where you're wrong and do it again. We'll be like the producer, man. Oh, dude, that sucked. You just do it again.
I feel like I'm back at the studio.
Introduce yourself, and you're watching Tejano TV. In 3, 2.
Hey, everybody, this is Mickey Gutierrez of the Tex-Mex Hippies, and you are watching Tejano TV, man.
Cool. I never heard a Mexicano not be able to pronounce Gutierrez, but anyway.
He brought that chong out at the end. Hey, man.
That was cool. That was great. Now you're watching Tejano Classic TV in 3, 2.
Hey, this is Mickey Gutierrez of the Tex-Mex Hippies, and you are tuned in to Tejano Classic TV.
He looks like Gary Owens from Laughing a long time ago. It's you guys don't know. I'm dating myself. Let's move on to the Three Amigos show. Ad lib. Your favorite show on the planet. The best of all time. Whatever you want to do. In 3, 2.
Hey, everybody, this is Mickey Gutierrez of the Tex-Mex Hippies out of Snyder, Texas, and you are watching the Three Amigos show with my good friends Juan, D, and Marcus.
Wow, name mentions and everything. All right.
Special.
Lila's Plays. Right now you're tied up with a perfect record so far. So see if you can beat your brother over there. Lila's Plays. Okay, in 3. You're watching Lila's Plays. In 3, 2.
Hey, everybody, this is Mickey Gutierrez of the Tex-Mex Hippies out of Snyder, Texas, and I want you to check out Lila's Plays. It's a show, man. Check it out.
I don't know what that ending was, but no,
No,
it's good. It was good. We're keeping it. I'm keeping that. And finally, for Mas Chingon Radio, you're listening to Mas Chingon Radio, the People's Station. Can you beat your brother, or are you going to screw it up at the 1 yard line? Hey, what's metaphor? In 3, Mas Chingon Radio, the People's Station. 3, 2.
Hey, everybody, this is Mickey Gutierrez of the Tex-Mex Hippies out of Snyder, Texas, and you are watching the one, the only, you're listening to the one, the only, Mas Chingon Radio, the People's Station.
And they are tied, ladies and gentlemen. There was no winner in this round.
You're
Do it
listening
again.
to, right?
Do it again.
Listening to.
He was so confident. He was high-fiving everybody. He had the trophy over his head during the parade. Mazz Chingon Radio. You're listening to Mazz Chingon Radio, the People Station, in 3, 2.
Hey, everybody. This is Mickey Gutierrez of the... I'm sorry. I made it again. Golly.
And he falls behind in 3, 2.
Hey, everybody, this is Mickey Gutierrez of the Tex-Mex Hippies out of Snyder, Texas, and you're listening to the one, the only, Mazz Chingon Radio, the People Station.
I like that one. That's a good one. We never had that before. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for being on. We appreciate
Yes, thank you guys, man. Congratulations on everything, and man.
Wait. Where's the applause? Yeah, wait. Yay! Here on the Muppet Show! Yay!
Can't wait to see you guys open up for Cody Jinks or Willie Nelson or one of those guys out there, man.
Thank you.
Skill, God, we can't wait for the Tex-Mex concert, Tex-Mex Hippies concert, where you're the headliner.
Oh man, that's
people come to see you.
Tex-Mex Hippies featuring Sistema.
I like it.
There you go. All right, let's see who we have for next week's show.
Next week is about this Friday.
I bet it is this week. This Friday, actually.
Right, yeah, this Friday. We're going to explore the difference between New Mexico music and Tejano. They're both great music genres, and it's weird how they're so divided, but it's great. Great musicians on both sides.
Yes, so we're going to have Candace Vargas. Last week, unfortunately, we had to postpone the show last week, and so we're going to make it up for this Friday.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend.
But let's see who we do have for next week's show.
On the Three Amigos show.
Straight out of the Rio Grande Valley comes CHR recording artist Hilda Lamas. We're glad to have this award-winning vocalist on our show, and this time around, she's got new music to debut right here on the Three Amigos show. Be here on May 28th to hear for the first time Tu Muñeca. That's CHR recording artist Hilda Lamas.
Right here on the Three Amigos show.
There you go. So that's going to be an honor right there because we're going to be debuting a brand new single, never been heard before. And that's going to be pretty cool. So
yeah, great.
Get ready for that. And like I said, this Friday, we're going to have Miss Candace Vargas, 8 p.m. Friday night here on the Three Amigos show. And it's going to be awesome.
You heard it here first, the brand new Sons of Snyder LP coming out from the Tex-Mex Hippies. You heard it here first on the Three Amigos show.
A lot of firsts.
Right on.
Yep. A lot of firsts. Well, congratulations, guys. Thank you so much for being on our show. And thank you to everybody else out there for tuning in. Make sure you guys download Tejano TV on Roku. If you guys don't have a Roku device, you can always watch it on Mazz Chingon Radio, the People Station, or you guys can download it on your phone. If you have an Android or Apple, download Tejano TV, and you guys can rewatch it as many times as you want. So,
what does that say on Marcus's cap? I'm trying to read it, but I can't see what it's.
Adidas.
Oh, okay. That's because all I see is the top of his head.
Oh, that was what it was. Huh?
He's always networking. He's always got somebody on standby. Yeah.
He's talking to Steven right now. Say, hey, man, get me in your studio. That's how it is. Tortilla Factory ain't paying me enough.
Okay. We had a great time here on the Three Amigos show. I am B.Y. Diddy.
Hey, no, congratulations going out to Tortilla Factory and Marcus. They both hit number one. They hit number one on our top 10 music video countdown with El Papalote.
It wasn't me. That was Tortilla Factory and Midnight Mariachi.
Oh, that wasn't you? Okay.
Wow.
Some other black guy.
He's distancing himself. He's dissociating.
I told you they're two separate people.
Oh, man.
There's a difference between an Adidas hat and the charro hat.
The charro hat. Oh.
They're two different guys. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for being with us here. And of course, we want to thank our sponsors, my beautiful wife, Lila Mendoza with Lila Lee's Promotions, Janie's Burger Shop, Archie's Homestyle Burger, Menantes Publishing, and Nuestra Música Monthly Magazine. And I'm el más chingón, Juan Mendoza.
I'm D.Y. Diddy.
Marcus Daniels, Midnight Mariachi.
And our guests this evening have been
The Tex-Mex Hippies.
Hippies in the house.
Right on, right on, right on.
And we'll see you this Friday with Candace Vargas on a special Friday night edition of the Three Amigos Show. Until then,
hold on.
Watch
Right on.
One's gonna let me just.
Oh, hold on. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on another Wednesday night. And I'm El Más Chingón, Juan Mendoza.
And I'm D Maniac.
Marcus Daniels, Midnight Mariachi.
Till we see you next week. Right there, watch.
Oh, man, that was too funny.
Like it, man.
All right, go ahead, D.
I did it already. I te watcho.
Con ganas, güey.
We'll see you next time this Friday with Candace Vargas on a special edition of the Three Amigos Show, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Until then, I te watcho.
Next time on the Three Amigos Show. Straight out of the Rio Grande Valley comes CHR recording artist Hilda Lamas. We're glad to have this award-winning vocalist on our show, and this time around, she's got new music. Be here on May 28th to hear for the very first time Tu Muñeca. That's CHR recording artist Hilda Lamas. Right here on the Three Amigos Show. Brought to you by Mas Chingon Radio, LilaLisaPromotions.com, Menantes Publishing, The Songwriter's Choice, Archie's Homestyle Burgers in Cotulla, Texas, Janie's Record Shop in San Antonio, Texas, and Tejano TV. You can view the Three Amigos Show on all your favorite streaming platforms and on all your Roku devices. The Three Amigos Show.